Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dark Souls walkthrough. In the last episode, we cleared the Chasm of the Abyss and defeated Manus, with Sif at our side, the good puppy. And in this episode, it is time to open this door and find out what is at the top of this tower making all that noise. The sound of carving. So yes, this is what the crest key is used for. Well, who is this fellow? You're a big guy, aren't you?
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
So, this colourful fellow here is one of the Knights of Gwyn, the last of the Knights of Gwyn actually, the fourth one. His name is Hawkeye Goff. He is the archer, as you can tell from the humongous bow back there. And he is awesome. He's one of the best Knights of Gwyn. All of the Knights of Gwyn are awesome, but he is awesome. I love this guy. And again, you know me, I love big giant guys. So he will sell you some simple stuff, and he will also sell you some carvings. The hello carving and the thank you carving. Very nice. And he'll also sell you some shards, and his great arrows. So yeah, he won't sell you much, but he'll sell you some stuff. And he can talk to you.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
A black dragon? I am familiar with the creature. I saw it earlier. It looked me straight in the eyes before just flying off thinking, not worth it. Well, if even he's afraid of it, then what chance do I have?
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
Indeed, Goff.
Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
I love Goff. He has so much wisdom, you know? He's just such a wise guy. And yeah, I don't know if that is it, but I'm pretty sure that in his helmet is actually dirt, by the way. That, like, red stuff. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Lord Goff. For some reason, I can't remember why, his helmet was stuffed full of dirt and stuff, and his eyes were rendered blind because of it. So yeah, now he's retired and blind, imprisoned in that tower. Again, I don't really remember why, but yeah, I'm sorry, I don't really remember why, but that's what I remember. It sucks, but hey, most characters in Dark Souls have sucky stories. Speaking of people with sucky stories, old Siren has left, likely to grieve. Such a sad, sad world. But hey, we do our best. So, anyway, one last place to explore, down here. I said not to explore this place earlier, well now it's time to head down here to the river. So head over here. And there will be these dogs here. These dogs are very vicious and very fast, but they go down pretty easily, so not too bad. Head over here. Grab a large soul of a brave warrior, always lovely. And now we'll head the other way. This whole area can be found in the Darkroot Garden, by the way. If you go to the Darkroot Woods, you'll be able to find this whole area. Alright, head over here, some more dogs. Just time your rolls and swing and down they go. Easy. They're not hard, they're just annoying. Come on. You ain't a good dog like Sif. Alright. In here. Well, this is a lovely place. How peaceful. Ooh. There he is. There's our prize. So, go down there, kill that twinkling tiny lizard. And now head down here. You can just take the ladder, but yeah, you don't have to. Alright. Doesn't this area look familiar? That's right, this is the Darkroot Basin. Or at least what it used to be. Used to not be so flooded. A dragon high above the sky, out of sight of the naked eye. And there he is. So what do we do? Well, nothing we can do. Yeah, nothing we can do. We're no match for him in the sky. No match at all. So, what do we do? Oh, and I'm back here. I forgot to rest the damn bonfire. Brilliant. So yeah, what do we do? How do we fight him if we can? Well, fight him. Well, maybe Goff has some ideas. Let's go talk to him. Goff, my man, I'm having trouble. I require assistance.
Tomorrow, is the Black Dragon posing the duress?
Yes, he is. How did you know?
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Kalameet. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londo dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Absolutely.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goff hunts dragons. Yes, a truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
The coolest cutscene in the first game, if not in all the games. Wicked cutscene. That show was textbook.
Hello there. What of Kalameet? He is an ancient dragon. Sky would know. He will not be put down easily.
Indeed he will not.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 80 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At thy twilight, old thoughts return, in great waves of nostalgia.
Such poetry in his words.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulasil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making.
True words indeed.
Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
Indeed he is. He's talking about the giant blacksmith in Anor Londo, I believe. And yet, still to this day, he's still hammering away. And still happy. And that's all he has to say.
Farewell, human. I await good tidings.
You can count on me, Goff. So yeah, you think Goff's a good archer? Well, he hit a flying dragon in the wing while blind. That's how good of an archer he is. He is a total badass. And again, that's when he's retired and blind, and he could do that. That just shows all the Knights of Gwyn are just such badasses. The only reason we were able to defeat Artorias is because he was, like, consumed by the Abyss and, like, had a broken arm and shit. And the only reason we were able to beat Ornstein, like, who knows if he was even close to his full power. It's pretty awesome indeed. Alright, anyway. Time to head back to the arena and face off against Kalameet. Alright, here we go. So, there's quite a bit to go over in this fight, so I will try and go over it all. First off, as soon as you hit the bottom, the fight will begin, and he is over there. So, Kalameet, he has fire breath attacks, like that. And some of them will be directly forward, some of them will be, like, sweeping. And he also has those head swipes, which can be dodged by dodging to the side, obviously. But the thing is, you have to be stood, like, in front of him for them to dodge, otherwise you might not actually dodge them. They're a little bit finicky. They require skillful dodging in order to dodge. So yeah, most of his attacks are pretty simple. That's a tail swipe. Most of his attacks are pretty simple, but they just require good timing. And again, that's his sweeping breath. So again, good opportunity to run up close to him. And that's a big, like, dive attack sort of thing. So yeah, his attacks, not too complicated, but they do require quite a bit of skill. He's quite a difficult boss, but he's very good. Now, he does have a tail that can be severed. It's probably the hardest tail in the game though, so I will need to probably spend quite a bit of time trying to figure out how to get it. So we might be here a while. Ouch! Yep, sometimes he'll just breathe the ground in front of him and that will do big damage. And also has like a sort of like area of effect almost. So yeah, you can either dodge that by dodging to the side, backwards, or getting up close to him, which is probably the best way to do it. And I need him to expose himself. Ooh. And when he flies up into the air, he'll breathe the ground and it will expand out. So I recommend unlocking the camera and just running backwards. Ooh. Okay, I think this is the opportunity. Nope. Come on. Come on. I think what you need to do to get his tail is you need to get him to... You need to like basically bait out this... Or that works as well. So yeah, either that or a sort of like a tail slam, where he'll slam his tail into the ground. And that will give you an opening to slash away at his tail. So yeah, it's probably the hardest tail in the game to get. But it gives you a pretty nice weapon, so I would like to get it. Oh, there we go. Ow! No, 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 no. Oh. Well, I got one hit in, but I screwed it up. But there we go, that's it, that's the tail slam. So you just need to bait that out, and usually you do that by waiting for him to fly over you and then getting behind him, and that should bait it out. And if you can do that, then it's just a matter of doing that again and again until you can eventually sever it. It's not the only attack that exposes it, but it's the attack that exposes it the best. Oh, ow. And yeah, that's a charge, and that will lead into a sweeping breath. And I'm out of Estus. That's just peachy. That's just bloody peachy. Oh, and I knew that was going to happen. This tail may end up taking a crap ton of time, so hopefully it won't take too long, otherwise my bloody recording is going to be like 10 hours and then the video is going to be like 10 minutes. Anyway, I'll see you guys once I've actually gotten his tail. Chop, chop. Okay, got 2 hits in. Hopefully that's some progress. Now just gotta spend another 10 hours waiting for the next one. Come on, come on. Damn it! How is that not enough? Jesus. Come on, come on. Yes! There we go. Got it. Where has he gone? There he is. Got it. The Obsidian Greatsword. There we go. Now we can actually start fighting the douche. That tail took a long ass time, but it is gone now. So yes, that is what you need to do to get it. You need to wait for him to fly up, go behind him, stand under his tail, and then he'll do his tail slam, and then that's how you get it. Oh, and that right there is a grab. And it won't just grab you, it would also put a hex on you. And a hex basically means that you'll take twice damage. So yeah, all damage done to you will be doubled while you have that on you. So it's very dangerous. So yeah, try not to get grabbed by that. Oh no, I'm gonna well, I was out of Estus anyway, and I didn't have humanity on my hotbar because I keep forgetting to put it back on there. Well, either way, we have the Obsidian Greatsword now, at last. Excellent. So here we go. Here's the Obsidian Greatsword. Looks pretty damn awesome. And it's actually a pretty effective weapon. It's actually one of the more effective dragon weapons in the game, I believe. And also its special attack is awesome. Watch this. Look at that. How awesome is that? Sick, isn't it? So yeah, that's the Obsidian Greatsword. Pretty awesome tail weapon. Actually recommend it. I've actually kind of wanted to do a playthrough with it for a while, but it's so hard to get that I've always sort of opted out of doing it. Alright, I will go back there, and now we can actually fight him for realsies. Alright, now it is time to begin the fight proper. So, let us do Kalameet's fight proper. So yeah, head swipes like that. Ouch! That was poorly done. But yeah, normally just dodge when he swings and you should be able to get out of that nice and easily. But sometimes the dodging on that is a little finicky. So be wary of that. And it's not too hard to find openings with Kalameet, but he does have an awful lot of health. Oh, here we go. So yeah, unlock and run backwards. It's the easiest way to avoid that. Not doing this very well. I usually do this guy with a shield, so yeah, I'm not great at doing it without a shield just yet. Because that head swipe, again, out. Sometimes that's BS. But yeah, the head swipe I've always felt is a little bit like BS with its dodging. It feels really inconsistent sometimes. Oh, what the flip? I have no idea what the hell just happened. Oh, I got locked into an attack animation. I couldn't do anything. Okay, I need another attempt. Alright, hopefully this time it will be the one. Come on, big guy. Show me what you got. Ouch! Come on, that was BS. What? I was rotated. God, getting a lot of BS today. And I don't mean to be salty, like, ouch! And I don't mean to be salty, but like, that stuff is actually BS. Like, come on. Sometimes this guy does actually have actual BS, because like, sometimes you'll just get like bad RNG with the arena, and you'll get attacks that are basically unavoidable. It's a bit annoying. It's the one thing that holds him back from being a truly great fight. Because otherwise he's a very good fight, but the fight does come with a little bit of BS. And again, that head swipe being inconsistent is another strike against it. Such a shame as well. Again, he is still a really good fight, it's just there's some BS that holds it back from being truly great. See, come on, I dodged at the right time there, surely. That's what I'm talking about, you know? Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know how I was supposed to get out of that. I might actually have to use a shield for this fight, guys, because this one is a bit of a bitch. And again, he has a habit of being a bit unfair. Yeah. And I definitely need to get humanity on my thing. Why do I not put humanity on my action bar? Good lord. I was not expecting to have this many attempts, but here we are. Again, I don't usually do this without a shield, so this is harder than usual for me. Alright, take 5,000 or whatever. Hopefully we can get him this time. Okay, game. Okay. That's great. Why did he dodge backwards? I didn't do that. Okay, game. That's great. I love you, game. You're fantastic. You're so great. So great, game. So great. Yeah. Come on. What is going on? Get under him and slice where his dick should be. I guess dragons don't have those. Oh no! I couldn't see what he was doing. Well, there you go. Now you can see that. Yes, it's like psychic powers or some weird shit. It's pretty awesome, but it hurts like hell and puts that nasty hex on you. Oh, no. Oh. With that attack, it's important to know when to dodge backwards and when to dodge to the left. Sometimes it's better to dodge back, sometimes it's better to dodge left. This hasn't given me this much trouble in like hundreds of hours worth of playtime. I have no idea why I'm struggling so much this time. But hey, we had to have a boss that stumped us at some point during this playthrough. Alright, you son of a bitch. Let's go again. This time is the one. I assure you, this is the one. Oh. Over the head. Smash its legs. Oh. Watch out for that stomp. Oh. Okay. Smash. Come on, big guy. Ow. Right in the head. Smash at his leg. Oh god. Sometimes the camera can be a bit of a bitch in this fight. There we go. Actually successful dodge for once. Oh, run. Oh god, I'm getting some frame drops right now. I don't know why. Oh, ow. Yeah, nice game. Nice frame drops. Nice frame drops right there. Smash. Okay, this is the best we've done yet. Oh, okay. Smash. Oh no. No. Okay, that was not intended. Well, I absolutely cannot get hit now, because if I get hit once, I am dead. Ouch. Well, thankfully they didn't kill me. Okay, I'm good. This hex will wear off after a while, but it takes quite a while to wear off. So until then, you're just going to have to live with it. There we go, it's worn off. Come on, big guy, let's slay the dragon. I'll take your heart, ouch! I'll take your heart roasted on a spit. I'll hang your head on my fireplace. Oh. Okay, heal. Oh. Thankfully, I actually have humanity on my action bar this time, so now I can actually use it. Dodge. Dash. Dodge. Dodge. Oh. Oh. Dodge. Smash. Smash at his undercarriage. He's almost down. Almost down. Finally, we can put this dragon to rest. Throw more dots. More dots. More dots. Come on, more dots. Okay, stop dots. No, don't stop dots. DPS. Hit it very hard. And very fast. And very fast. No. I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. Oh, no, no. Come on. Oh, where am I? Okay. Almost threw it at the last second because I got super greedy. I almost feel like I should have died there. Anyway, here we go. Kalameet down. And with that, the DLC is complete. And we get the Calamity Ring. So what is the Calamity Ring? It will basically make that hex that he puts on you and give it to you permanently. So yeah, while you have the Calamity Ring on, all damage is doubled. It's purely a challenge ring, but it's pretty good for those who want to challenge. So over here, don't miss this, Titanite Slab. Again, one of the only ones in the game. Very, very precious. Don't miss that. Now there's a few items in this arena that I need to pick up, so we'll pick those up before we go and talk to Goff. Soul of a Brave Warrior, Soul of a Hero, and Soul of a Brave Warrior, implying that multiple others have attempted to face Kalameet, but all have failed. And there's one more item way over here on the edge, so let's go grab it. If only Hawkeye were here, indeed. Bit of a hint. And there we go, speaking of him, get his great arrows. Pretty awesome. Alright, so with that all done, it is time for us to go back and talk to Goff. And tell him the good news that the dragon hath been slain. Okay, we're back here. Goff, my man Goff. I bring great news.
Why, thou hast defeated Kalameet? Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee. That beast will never take to the skies again.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Goff.
This great bow? I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
And there we go. We get Goff's great bow. It's the only other great bow in the game aside from the Dragon Slayer one. And I think it is better than the Dragon Slayer great bow. Although they're pretty even, but it's pretty awesome. And no, it's not that large when you actually use it yourself. You get like a shrunk version. Unfortunately.
No, do not mistake my word.
Okay, and that's all Goff has to say to us. Okay, gonna get a few homeward bones, and that will be it.
Farewell, proud human. May every honour be bestowed upon thee.
Now, another thing to note, but before I finish up here, guys, by the way, is that you can actually kill Kalameet before landing him. Well, killing him without landing him. Now, the way you do this is pretty hard and very tedious. Basically, you need to use a heavy stability shield and basically block his fire and shoot him with a great bow of some kind. and eventually his health will be whittled down and he'll die. But again, this is very, very tedious, takes probably hours at times, and takes a ridiculously large amount of great arrows, so it's very expensive as well. But if you do that, I believe Goff will actually have some special dialogue for you, which is pretty damn awesome. But I've never even attempted it because, good lord, it sounds like it takes ages and sounds like the most tedious thing in the world. Anyway, so there's only one last loose end to tie up in the DLC, and then we will be finished with the DLC. Okay, time to tie up that last loose end. We must talk to good old Elizabeth and tell her of Princess Dusk's saving.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all. I will remember thee, but I will keep thy story to myself. This is the best way, for thou art come from a time far ahead. No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on, for it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us.
So there you go. So that's the interesting thing revealed about the lore. The legend of Artorias crossing the abyss. That wasn't him. He did not cross the abyss. Well, he did, but he failed. We were the ones that crossed the abyss and halted its spread. So we are the legend of the tales. Artorias just took the credit. How awesome is that?
Was thine eye glancing hither? Thou needst not hide thy wonder. I am a mushroom, after all.
Indeed. Yeah.
May the flames guide thee.
Thanks, Elizabeth. So of course she gave us 3 Elizabeth mushrooms there. Again, if you're ever particularly struggling with a boss, then those are basically your ticket. So one last thing I must show you guys before we finish the DLC. Out here. Behold. 2 Sanctuary Guardians. I'm not going to fight them, but yes, now there are 2 of them, and they will respawn, I believe. So yeah, if you missed the tail the first time around, then you can come back there and try and sever it from one of those 2. But yeah, you don't get anything special from those guys, I don't believe, and they do respawn, so they're basically just regular enemies. But still, it's really cool, and it's nice to get some extra challenge and fight 2 of them at once. So anyway, that about wraps it up for the DLC, guys, and this episode. This episode is really, really long in the recording, but it's going to be cut down a lot in editing, hopefully. So, thank you all so much for watching. This has been the DLC. In the next episode, we will continue with the main story. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.